Hello. Oh, you can't really see me there. It's Helen here from HelenMartinOnline.com. How are you? I've been very quiet this week, so I thought I'd jump on and tell you where I am and what I'm up to. For those of you that have not been live with me before, please drop a 1 below, say hello. For those of you that have, just say hello, tell me where you're coming in from. I've only got a few minutes, but I just wanted to jump on and share with you what I've been up to sort of this week. I've been travelling. I'm currently in Brisbane in Australia, which is not my hometown. I'm not sure if you can see the ocean back there. It's not so sunny Brisbane today, bit cloudy, but I am here for a workshop. I'm here locked away for 3 days, so I've got to get back there this morning, started yesterday. I feel very privileged to be here. I am one of only 6 people in Australia to be at the very first workshop run by one of my American mentors. You know, what we're learning from multiple $1 million earners to accelerate our business and hone in on our skills. You have to get to a certain point to even be allowed at this workshop, so I feel privileged that you know, I've had enough success in my business to be here and to have this one-on-one attention with only 6 of us here, you know, locked down for 3 days with my amazing American mentor. So that's why I'm here. The heading that I had for my Facebook Live is your half glass full or half empty. Now, why I put up there is because I had a very interesting flight up. I had a connecting flight, so it wasn't direct, and I just got surrounded by so much negativity because it wasn't a very good trip. We got delayed in my city. The conveyor belt wasn't working, so they couldn't check us in because the bags couldn't go through. Then we eventually got to the gate. There was no plane there because the incoming plane had not arrived yet. Then, so I literally, when I got to the other side and had to get my connecting flight, I'm literally running through sort of the gates to get to my connecting flight. Thankfully, I got there okay, and I got here okay, which is in the Gold Coast in Queensland, in Surfers Paradise in Australia. But then when we got there was no gate for us to pull into, so we had to sit on the tarmac for about half an hour. Now, that whole time, like when we were in my city, so I was just sitting on the ground because just had to kill time. And there was a guy that was obviously on a work call. And I think there might have been a bit of ego involved because the more people that were listening to him, the louder he got and the language just got worse and worse and worse. And to be honest with you, it was so unnecessary. He was bad-mouthing, swearing like you wouldn't believe. And I was just looking at him going, mate, that's so unnecessary. But as I said, the more people that looked at him, I think that's where the ego came in, and you know, he just let loose, and everyone's just looking at him and like, oh, you idiot. Anyway, there was that. Then we got on the plane, we're delayed, the guys behind me were like this and that. I won't repeat the words, but they're obviously not happy that we're delayed, and then, you know, running to the next flight because I wasn't the only one, and then getting delayed at the gate at the Gold Coast. Like, people were not happy. But I just want to concrete something that I said on my last Facebook Live in my mindset section. Go to my website, www.helenmartinonline.com, and go to my last mindset video in the video library and listen to what I said about how your thoughts dictate your life. It's not your circumstances, it's your thoughts. So our circumstances were the same. I was delayed, they were delayed. I'm stuck, they're stuck. Their thought process and their attitude towards it was negative, bad language, uptight, stressed. And when you get stressed, you know, your cortisol goes through the roof, and you can't make rational decisions, and you put all this stress through your body, and it's just not a healthy thing for you. Now, I'm in the exact same circumstance, but I'm level-headed enough and done enough mindset work now to sort of say, I can't control this. There's nothing I can do about this, so why stress about it? Yeah, I may miss my connecting flight, but there's actually nothing I can do about it. So no, not ideal, but you know, that's just the way it is. And this is what I mean by, is your glass half full or half empty? Now that video that I was talking to, that last mindset video, is a lot of people think their circumstances dictate their life. So to some of those people that were traveling with me, it'd be the circumstances. The plane was late, the conveyor belt didn't work, we didn't have a gate to get to at the airport. Like, it's all the circumstances. It's not the circumstances. It's not what happens in your life, it's how you think about it, how you react to it. So they've reacted badly, they're all stressed and out of control and bad language, and I'm just like, yeah, not ideal, but I can't do anything about it. It's not the circumstances that dictate your life, your business, your future, your relationships, your finance, everything. It's the way you think about it. Everything to do with the way that you think about life and how you process things. So just try and make sure your glass is half full and not half empty. If you think your glass is half empty when you wake up in the morning, think of those people in Las Vegas. There is always somebody less fortunate than us. There are people in Las Vegas that never get to go home. There are families that would have had people that went to Las Vegas on a holiday and they never get that family member back. So when you think your glass is half empty, just think of situations like that to pull you back into perspective. It's not that bad. Life is really not that bad. It's how you think about circumstances that determines how happy you are or how successful you are in business, etc. Anyway, I better go. I've got to go to my workshop. Now, for those of you listening in Australia, why aren't you here? Australians, you need to get with this new world of online marketing. If you're in network marketing, MLM, direct sales, and you're not online yet, get online. Send me a message. How do I do it, Helen? This is the first workshop in Australia. Very first workshop by American mentors. There are going to be many, many more. There are only 6 of us here. There need to be 600. So come on, guys, come on the ride with me. Just send me a message and I'll tell you how. For the rest of you out there, whether you're watching live or on the replay, I really appreciate you being here and listening to me. Remember, keep your glass half full, not half empty, and I will talk to you real soon. I'll bring you some more updates of what I'm learning here in the Gold Coast in Australia from this awesome workshop that I'm attending. So have an awesome rest of the day. See ya.